What's goody YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone break room, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. We got 42 people in the chat, 6 likes, 8 likes. Y'all, come on, get them likes up. Get them likes up this morning, chat. I know you tired, sis, but you ain't too tired to hit that like button, girl. Okay, girl. Woo, baby, y'all. It's a lot going on, honey. So, real quick, y'all, this is just going to be a random conversation, just stuff I was seeing last night. And I want to start off by saying this. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, y'all. So, y'all, look. So, do y'all remember Chrissy and Domo? Now, who don't remember Chrissy and Domo? Domo Wilson and Chrissy. Y'all remember Domo was dating the white girl, Chrissy? Baby, while I was on TikTok last night, and there was this channel that do random updates on people, right? You remember? Yes, LaToya, you remember? Freeman said, girl, I remember. Baby, why Chrissy over there dating a man, honey? And said that she been dating a man for 2 years. I said, well, what happened to the one girl that you was dating after you and Domo broke up? She was with that girl for a long time. Helped that girl grow her YouTube channel and everything. What happened to her? Yeah, Domo is, I think she either just graduated or getting ready to graduate. That's right, Nikki. I said, not, and so apparently, so when I went to Chrissy, her channel name is Chrissy Danielle. And girl, she got almost 1 million people over there. She got like 600-some thousand. When I went over there to her channel, because I was like, yeah, I forgot about Chrissy. I hadn't seen her in forever. And when I went over there, she had put up a video recently where she had been gone off of YouTube for like 7 months. She had been gone off of YouTube for like 7 months. And one of her most recent videos was, let's break up the confusion about me dating a guy. So apparently she's been dating men, either men or a man for the past 2 years. But she was absent from YouTube for like 7 months, okay? I guess she did some type of life update. I didn't really watch it because I'm going to be honest with you. When it came to Chrissy and Domo, I wasn't a big Chrissy fan. I liked Domo way better than I did Chrissy. And you know, when Domo got pregnant, it changed, in my opinion, the dynamics of Chrissy's relationship, because although Chrissy wanted what a masculine woman, in my mind is, girl, you really wanted a man. Obviously, you was dealing with women, because I'm just gonna say you was just being curious, because you went from Domo to the other lady. I can't think of that other lady name. And now you with an actual man or dating men. And I'm just like, okay, Chrissy. Y'all know she wasn't really feeling Domo, because Domo started acting like, started bringing out her more of her femininity in her. And once Domo started doing that and got pregnant, she wasn't really feeling Domo. And then obviously they broke up, you know, very soon after that. She did. She definitely dated the stud type, but now she dating straight man. Okay, I said, baby, a lot going on over there. But I'm not gonna say I was shocked, but I was just like, oh, you know, it just really goes to show you, y'all, that it be so much going on, and we can't keep up with all these people. Imagine everybody that you follow or subscribe to. You can't keep up with everybody, you know, but when I was talking about, y'all remember when we was talking about Liv the other day, and when Olivia said that, you know, she's trying to change, you know, turn a leaf and become a different person because she didn't change zip codes again. And she was talking about leaving social media alone. That's my thing. Like, if you're really serious about changing your life and not allowing the internet to distract you, and go through some type of change just by yourself without the opinions of others, social media typically is the first thing that's going to go. And you say you unsubscribed to her months ago? Child, I was never subscribed. I had to go search her. How I found her channel, I put in Chrissy and Domo because I couldn't even remember her channel name. And that's, as I was going through, then that's how I found her channel. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers that do that. You know, like I just mentioned, Chrissy took 7 months. She wasn't on social media. Well, she wasn't on her YouTube. I'm gonna say that. And based off from what I've seen, I think her YouTube is like her biggest social media platform. Child, she was gone for that for 7 damn months, which is, you know, in social media world, 7 months is like 7 years. That's a long time. And she did whatever she had to do, and then she came back, you know, with a little update. I'm going to actually go over there and take a look at that video today and see if we can, you know, react to it. I don't know how many of y'all were into the Chrissy Domo. When I first came to YouTube, they were one of the first ones that I saw, the Chrissy and Domo thing. And I always liked Domo. I liked her personality. I just thought she was hilarious. Chrissy, I just never was into her. She just seemed, I don't know, she just seemed real weird to me. So okay, so let's take another look back and see if you guys remember. How many of y'all watched Little Women Atlanta? How many of you guys watched Little Women Atlanta? They had Little Women Atlanta, they had Little Women New York, and then they had Little Women, I think so too, LaToya, just for the internet. You did? Royal Blue did? Sean did? Well, y'all, do y'all remember Abri? She was the little woman, the black lady. She was like a rapper. And you used to watch LA? Yes, I did too. Do y'all remember Abri? She was the lady, the little woman. She had children. Yes, she just had another baby. Well, honey, apparently she be on TikTok as well too. Child, the new baby, I think she got like total of like 4 kids, and she got a grandchild, and her mama all staying in a hotel. Now, apparently, Abri, she lives in Atlanta, and she just recently had a baby. I don't even think that baby's a year old. And she said she was trying to move closer to her baby daddy, okay? She's trying to move closer to her baby daddy. Well, she moved into a house, and come to find out, when she moved into the house, it was roach infested. Infested with roaches. So they had to move out and abruptly and moved into a hotel. So she said they got 2 hotel rooms. I guess, you know, half her family's in one. Now, the baby daddy, he don't stay in a hotel with him. She said he stayed with his family. He lived with his grown kids. And she said she don't do stuff like that. And so Abri is down at the hotel living with her whole entire family. Now, again, y'all, I don't know how much money these people make on reality TV, you know. Y'all know the Little Women franchise, it lasted for a minute, but it wasn't ongoing. It didn't last forever and ever and ever. It wasn't like a Love and Hip Hop Atlanta franchise. It wasn't like Basketball Wives franchise. It didn't really last like that, you know. So I don't know how. I know she makes money off of social media. So apparently Abri says that she's going to be vlogging, okay? And I know she has a YouTube channel because I did see her on YouTube. But, well, you know what? It's not really that they don't make that much, because do y'all remember, I can't think of her name, the little woman, the white lady, the one who, Joe, her husband's name was Joe. I can't think of her name. And she had like 3 kids. She does TikTok, she does YouTube, she does social media. They live in LA, and, you know, she seems to be still making money doing her thing over there. Tara, that's her name. Thank you, Tara. She seems to be doing okay. It doesn't look like they're in any type of hotel situation or anything like that. Good morning, Avalon. She seemed to be doing okay, but all I was thinking was, Abri, sis, you got a fairly new baby over there. You got other little kids. You got your mama staying with you, and I'm thinking to myself, this show. And I guess she exposed the baby daddy not too long ago. I don't know what she exposed him about, but she always seemed real like she liked the fast life. That's what she seemed like to me. Yeah, Tara is definitely making money. Tara is definitely making money. That's one thing about Tara, honey. She gonna make her little coin. And one of those other little women, I know she's an OnlyFans model. What happened to the twins? Y'all remember the twin Mexicans? What happened to them? What are they doing? Oh, Abria baby daddy had a baby on her? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Amanda and her sister, yes. I wonder what they have a YouTube channel? Okay, I'm gonna have to go find them because I used to like them too. I don't know, y'all. I used to love to watch Little Women. They was hilarious to me. I used to love to watch it. Y'all remember the little woman, the one that was dating the guy, and I'm not trying to be funny when I said that. She was the black girl. She had kind of like the big teeth, and she was dating that guy. I can't think of his name either. I'm trying to figure out Janelle from Teen Moms Survive. She's not consistent on social media, so. But Janelle has a lot of irons in the fire. Janelle got a lot of stuff going on. And Janelle's doing OnlyFans now too. Yeah, she's doing OnlyFans. I don't know what, because Janelle is just not cute to me. She don't have no type of shape. I don't know what she fans in over there. I don't know how she's making money. I bet you she ain't making money like Bad Barbie. I bet Janelle ain't making money like Bad Barbie was making. Was he a truck driver? Moni. Thank you, Sean. Y'all remember everybody? Moni. Yes, Moni. Uh-huh. Didn't they get married? Her and that guy, didn't they get married? And she had the son. Did she have a son? Yeah, she had a son. She had a little boy. Okay, they got divorced. Oh, okay. Which, I kind of knew that because even when they was dating, it was real toxic. So I didn't think the marriage was going to work long. Oh, she got her body done? Did she? Okay. Okay. But I just thought Bree, her being in a hotel, I just like, sis, I understand you moved into a house. She did say, because somebody asked her, why won't she go get an apartment? She said she's not an apartment chick. She a house chick. And since, I remember when she moved to Atlanta, she's moved a lot since she's been in Atlanta. She's been in Atlanta well over 5 years. She's been in Atlanta for a minute. And I know that when she first moved there, she's been moving a lot. But, like I said, I keep up with her a little bit on social media, not a lot. But I do, but when I seen yesterday that she's staying in a hotel and the baby daddy, I guess, obviously he's okay with her staying in a hotel because he ain't got nowhere to stay. He's staying with his grown kids from what she say. And I guess her and her family can't go over there and stay with him and his grown kids. I said, girl, and that's the baby daddy? Okay, girl. Moni got her teeth done? Okay, good. Good. So yesterday we talked a little bit about the Tyler Perry lawsuit. Is it $260 million the man suing for? I mean, I hate they canceled it too because it was good. I enjoyed it. I loved watching Little Women. It was funny to me. It was entertaining. A lot of times it was far more entertaining than half the stuff I see on social media. Royal Blue, you so right about that. Y'all, the Tyler Perry. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Diddy done wore me out. The Diddy trial has wore me out. I'm so desensitized from these people. When I seen the stuff floating on social media yesterday, I just shrugged my shoulders. I just shrugged my shoulders. I said, "Oh, okay. Well, surely he got 260 million. Um, yeah, he got it. Gone, pay up, sir." I don't understand how y'all got all this money, and because y'all got this money, y'all feel like y'all can just do people any old kind of way. Baby, we live in a lawsuit society, and if you look at somebody wrong, they going to file a lawsuit on you. I don't know why these rich men, I guess they think because they got insurance and lawyers, they can do whatever they want because the insurance that they have, like I'm obviously as a businessman, he got an insurance on Tyler Perry Studios and things of that nature. Because essentially, a lot of times, what you're doing is you're suing the brand. I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yeah, I'm not real interested in Tyler Perry, and I mean, we all knew that he was a freaking weirdo. We all knew that, okay? And so I'm not surprised, okay? Yeah, I'm so sick of the Diddy trial. I'm so sick of the Diddy trial. Consequences and repercussions. That's all it is. Consequences and repercussions. I don't understand. I mean, my thing is, child, if Bill Cosby didn't show y'all something, then, And so R. Kelly had to get rushed, R. Kelly had to get rushed to the hospital, ODing on his anxiety medication. He said the prison trying to kill him, y'all. Okay, R. Kelly said he needs to be let out because his health, his life is in jeopardy. I said, R. Kelly. Would you say you shocked that Tyler Perry gay? I know you're not shocked as well as he played that Medea character, Steve. I know you. I know you just being funny when you say, because clearly you're not shocked. No, I seen some stuff. They were saying that there's some validity into it, and I just was like, how he OD on anxiety medication? So you saying the nurses is passing the meds purposely trying to take R. Kelly out? I said, R. Kelly, go sit down, sir. You're not getting out. Matter of fact, Diddy about to join you. So you're not going nowhere. Just go sit down, do your time, write some songs, and, whatever. Okay? I don't like this. This going live straight through YouTube. I don't like it. All these weird people be coming up in here. It's another guy came out about Diddy, but didn't call Tyler name. Christian Keys. Oh yeah, Christian Keys. Well, a lot of people alleged that he was talking about Tyler Perry. Yeah, Christian Keys. That was like back in 2023 when he tried to come out, or he did come out, but I don't know. I don't remember how. I don't think it went so far. I think he ended up dropping it because I didn't really hear much more about it. I didn't hear much more about it. So y'all, there's two more situations of people going live on Facebook. There's a man in Mishawaka, Indiana, went live on Facebook. Oh no, Snapchat. Excuse me, it wasn't Facebook, it was Snapchat. He went live on Snapchat to show the world that he beat up his girlfriend because she would call herself trying to cheat on him. So he went live on Snapchat and said, yeah, for all you ninjas. So it's a black man. He had a white girlfriend, white baby mama, out of Mishawaka, Indiana. He went live to show the people how beat up she was, and basically taunted the men that was texting her and DMing her and say, Every time you text her and DM her, this how she gonna come up looking. Well, needless to say, that went viral. The police went and snatched his ass up. Now, he had just got out of jail. And it was sad because the poor little lady, the poor little white lady obviously that he harmed, was sitting in the background looking so defeated and disheveled. I just said, why would you, baby, when I tell you the internet has literally drained people's brain cells, why would you, if you call yourself fighting this woman, what in the hell would you come on Snapchat to show the whole world what you did? Why do criminals and people, the weirdos, act like the FBI, the state police don't have social media? I don't understand that. Why don't y'all think that these people got, like, what? Do you know there is a such thing as the share button on social media? Are these people not? Do they not know there is a thing called the share button on social media? Baby, a mess. Somebody D said that yesterday in our live. The world is not, like, the internet is not a real place. It's just not, y'all, because some of the stuff that I have came across, I just shake my head. I just can't believe it. Criminals are addicted to social media. We know that by Antoine Massey. Antoine Massey went live to tell his story. I said, sir, you are on the run. You're a fugitive. What fugitive goes live in the middle of being a fugitive? Well, he didn't go live. He posted a video. He didn't go live. Well, y'all, needless to say, Antoine Massey and Derrick Groves are still on the run. Y'all, it's been a month. It's been a month. It's been a month. The New Orleans sheriff office has literally been on the internet begging these men to give themselves up. Baby, it's been a month and them men still on the run. And it's so funny. The people are saying, run, boys, run, run. Run. But my thing is this. Now, we have heard in history there are people who escaped from prison and have been on the run for years and years and years and years. Do we feel like that these boys can be on the run for the next year, 2, 3, or even 10 years? I mean, but how can he, like, me personally, are they still in New Orleans? Are they still in the state of Louisiana at this point? You said they're in Nicaragua. Now, the funny thing about it, Derrick Groves, his family recently got a settlement for a lot of money. It's like, I think, a couple $1 million. And he recently got a settlement. But y'all know Derrick Groves' girlfriend just got arrested for aiding and abetting in the escape of Derrick Groves. And something just, I don't know why something is telling me that, because, you know, Antoine Massey, when he did that video, he said, I didn't break out, I was let out. And I believe that, man. I believe that, I don't know, something is just telling me that this was some type of elaborate scheme. And I think they might, I don't know why, y'all, it's just so weird. Like, did someone say, hey, we need some attention to this jail? Or maybe they set it up because they want that new sheriff. They want the lady. I can't think of her name right now. They want her up out of there. They'll do anything to make that woman look horrible so she can't get reelected. Like, did they intentionally set this up? Yes, Steve, you can. Yeah, he celebrated his birthday on Father's Day. Antoine Massey's birthday was on Father's Day. I wonder if he got a birthday cake. Y'all think they went and got him a birthday cake and let him blow out the candles? Erica, I'm just saying, because it just seems so weird to me. It just seems so weird. I'm like, Good morning, Trees. How are you this morning? Good morning, sis. I think it was just criminals being criminals. They say it out and took they saw it out and took it. But they trying to make the maintenance guy Sterling be the fall guy for that. And honey, Sterling's attorney said, "Oh no, you not." Sterling's attorney said, "Oh no, you're not. Y'all not going to put this blame on this man. This man was in here getting his working and getting a check and going home to his family. Y'all not going to put this on that man like that. They want Sterling to be. They gave Sterling 10 counts." And Sterling said, "I cut the water off because that's what I was told to do." And here's the thing. How is the deputy in the jail telling you, the maintenance man, to go perform a work order, but there's no record of the work order? If you telling him to go into a cell to cut off the water, how come there wasn't a work order on that? Sterling was just doing his job. What them people hired him to do. I mean, it's just the fact that those 10 inmates, I mean, y'all, the way those boys all ran out, the camera footage we saw, how all them boys ran out that dock, it definitely didn't look like the Shawshank Redemption. Have y'all ever seen the Shawshank Redemption? It definitely didn't. It did not look like the Shawshank Redemption. When I seen in that video footage how them boys, when that camera caught them boys jumping off that dock, it almost looked as if somebody opened up the door and just said, "Y'all gonna go." It wasn't given. We didn't crawl through the pipes of the jail. We didn't dug holes, and we didn't came up through trenches. It looked like somebody opened up the back door and they just said, "Go on, boy, get," and running across the highway. It definitely looked like a move. It didn't look like they've been planning and plotting this for months and months and months. The Shawshank Redemption is by far one of my favorite movies, Miss Pearl. I love that movie. It was a very good movie. You said, and the one who I know they made fun of him. He was the first to get returned. Yes, they did. They probably said, "Dummy, you didn't even get out the damn perimeter of the jail." The world is definitely a stage. So I'm not risking my freedom for no one. Exactly. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, them boys is still on the run. The sheriff department of New Orleans, the New Orleans Sheriff Department, doing press conferences, literally begging them. Here's the funny part. The sheriff, the lady, I think is her name Kirkpatrick. I can't recall her name right now. Child, there's a press conference she did the other day where she encouraging Groves and Massey, if they turn themselves in, she promises it will be safe. They won't get hurt. And she promised them an attorney. She promised them an attorney in her plea for them to turn themselves in. And all I kept thinking was, ma'am, how do you feel like you giving them a leg up? You're promising them an attorney. They're entitled to an attorney. That's their right to have an attorney. That's their right to have counsel. How do you feel like that's an incentive that you're gonna give them an attorney? What you got? What you gonna pull Johnny Cochran from the grave and have Johnny Cochran? Is you gonna go over there and ask Brian Steele to be their attorney? How do you feel like you are giving them an incentive to turn themselves in by promising them legal counsel when they gonna have legal counsel regardless? I said, baby, these people are nuts. I said, honey, it's apparent that you can get you a degree out the bubblegum machine. And I don't even think they have bubblegum machines anymore. But if they do have bubblegum machines, baby, it's apparent that all you got to do is walk up to a bubblegum machine, put your 50-cent quarter, how much it costs now, and turn the knob, and boop, a degree gonna pop out. I said, girl, who let you get up there and say that? We gonna have an attorney waiting for you. We gonna get y'all gonna have an attorney. Y'all gonna have that regardless. If you voluntarily turn yourself in, or them people come catch your ass. Either way, you gonna get an attorney. She is also promising they will not be tortured and castrated. Also, girl, it's definitely depleted. Well, we know she wasn't a part of the negotiation squad in the police department. My goodness, exactly, honey. It's very weird. I said, baby, I'm telling y'all, they up here begging them men. Begging them men, will y'all please come turn y'all? So please, I give you some candy. Can y'all please come? The girl, they up here. I said, y'all is wasting y'all time. Instead of spending time on the internet doing interviews and press conferences, get the manpower in the streets and hunt them men down if that's what you want. Sitting up there behind a podium, act as if they watching the news, or they maybe they ain't watching social media. Child, wherever they at, maybe they ain't got no cell phones. Okay, girl. I said, baby. Yeah, it's people out here, and I'm telling you, people ain't snitching. They don't care nothing about that 50,000. They standing on principle. If you watch the comments of people talking about this escape, these prison escape, if you look at the comment section, over half the comment section are like, run, boys, run. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Baby, they is commending these men for staying free this damn long. Well, I ain't gonna even say, because technically, on the run. Let's just use that word, on the run. They are basically commending those boys for escaping. And basically, Derrick Groves, if you look at what he got going on, they tried to get him on some type of it's a Mardi Gras shooting back in, like, I think it was in 2018. They tried him. This was the third time, and they finally got a conviction. They took that man to trial 3 different times and didn't get a conviction to the third time. I said, baby, the state of Louisiana be fumbling the ball left and right. Very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. I don't know, y'all. It's a mess. Like I said, it's so much stuff going on. I can't even... Y'all, it's just so much going on. It's hard to be able to focus on one or two things. Because it's like, as soon as you talk about one thing, put your phone down, pick it back up, 10 minutes later, boom! Another bomb then exploded on social media. Looking for them is a waste of time right now. They will turn up. If they were actively committing crimes, it would be different. Well, it's not even the fact that if they were actively committing crimes. It's the simple fact that they were under custody. They were in jail because apparently or allegedly they had committed. Well, Groves had already been convicted. So Massey was in the midst. And y'all know Massey, he's been a kind of Houdini, because he was in jail because he was on ankle monitor and broke that. So he was in jail because he was on house arrest with an ankle monitor and broke that. So, I don't know, y'all. Very weird times we live in. The world is definitely a very different place. It's far more different than what it was 20 years ago. And, and even 10 years ago. 5 years ago. The world is far more a very different place. the type of stuff that goes on. They gave Glorilla the Bobby Jones Gospel BET Award, and I was just thinking to myself, I said, how? Well, I mean, how did Glorilla get the Bobby Jones Gospel Award? When did she do gospel? Girl, baby, y'all should see Glorilla accepting the gospel awards. Baby, she looked just as confused. I said, all these good gospel singers, and y'all give it to a rapper? I said, what's really going on? I mean, y'all just had to give Glorilla an award. You couldn't give it to for best female rap. You refused to give her that one. So you give her a gospel award when you overlooked all these other very well performing gospel singers, male. I said, not Glorilla got that. Baby, when I saw that, I said, the world is a very different place. You know, the things that we used to feel like we knew better than to do, now there's no limits. Like, people just do whatever, they say whatever, they do whatever. It don't matter. TMR, the song with her and Kirk Franklin is a bop. Yes, sis, but I just don't think that she deserved the Bobby Jones Gospel Award. I mean, I get it. I definitely understand, Miss Pearl, but there's far more other deserving gospel singers who literally sing gospel every day that should have won that award. That's just my personal opinion. Glorilla is focused on rapping. She jumped on Kirk Franklin's song just because. But essentially, her thing is rapping. Okay? In my opinion. Just in my opinion. There definitely could have been, there are definitely far more deserving gospel singers that should have won that award. I'm just saying, sis. Glorilla, I'm not saying, I love Glorilla. I do. I like her. I love her accent. I like her come up. You know what I'm saying? She's blossoming from when she first hit the scene. I love her come up, right? And she doesn't seem extremely problematic. I mean, probably just gonna take some more time. She might be another Cardi B. I don't know. But she did not deserve that award. She just didn't. She didn't deserve that. Yeah, I do. I love me some Glow. All right, y'all. That's my time. Y'all, let me go and get up out of here. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. TMI's going to see you in the next one, honey. Hope y'all enjoyed this live stream, this quick, short live stream. Little sit with me this morning. If y'all did, make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out the door. TMI going to see you in the next one, honey. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.